half the planet, and probably you if you're watching this, I've been glued to video games for as long as I can remember. Naturally, this means I've also had those moments where I thought, you know what? I could totally make a game better than this, and it's definitely not that simple. But hey, I'm nothing if not stubborn. There's just one tiny problem. I've never coded a day in my life, and not to mention, I'm still in school, so time isn't exactly raining from the sky. The first thing that I'm gonna need to make this game is a game idea. Easy, right? Well, not really. After a couple hour long scroll through Google looking at games and things that I like to play, I finally landed on this concept. A top-down game where the player dodges lasers from cannons that move side to side on the walls, add some spicy collectibles like money, gems, and throw in upgrades like tasers that stun the cannons, or a speed boost that makes you feel like the Flash for 2 seconds. And bam, there's my game idea. So, with an idea and just enough passion to keep going, I was ready to dive in. But where do I start? Like I said, I've never made a game, so like any other developer, I hit the web and started typing the magical words of how to make a game. Now, these results were extremely overwhelming, tutorials everywhere, advice flying from all directions. It felt like the internet threw a library at me and said, good luck. After watching a couple videos, I decided I was going to use Unity as my game engine for 2 main reasons. Number 1, everyone said it was beginner friendly and fairly simple to get into. Number 2, Unity has a 36-hour long tutorial series made by their own team. You heard me right. 36 hours. That's like watching the entirety of the Lord of the Rings trilogy extended editions twice. So I said, yeah, no, and decided to pick and choose little pieces out of the tutorial so that I could learn a little faster. Quick break here. If you've got some game ideas or you just want to roast mine, join our Discord. And if you're really feeling extra supportive, I've got a Patreon because, well, Rogue Student here. Anyways, back to work. With some tutorial watching, a little trial and error, and probably too much caffeine, I started building my game. First up, movement. This should be simple, right? It wasn't. My character decided to throw in a cool little party trick where he would phase through the walls whenever I clicked W and A at the same time in a corner. Now, I thought, hey, this will take like 5 minutes to fix. No. It took 3 days. It took 3 days. Anyways, after I got past that debacle, I decided, you know what? Let's move on to making something simpler. So I moved on to making the cannons. This time, things went a little bit better, and I would manage to get them to go across the wall and shoot little things that are somewhat like a laser, not even close. They look more like bullets, but who cares? Anyways, it was good enough for me to be proud of the progress so far. So that's where I'm at. Is my game ready for the big leagues? Absolutely not. But hey, every great game starts somewhere, and I've learned a ton of game development so far, and I'm so excited to keep building and maybe even make this into a series. If you're into this chaotic journey, please consider leaving a like and subscribing if you haven't already, because who knows, by the end of this, I might actually have a functioning game that's worth playing. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.